Well, hello, friends. How are you? This is Joni here at Joni's Journals. Welcome and welcome back. For those of you who are not familiar with some of the things that I like to play with, I love to use my Aall and Create dies to create these little Memorydex cards. And so I have received a few new ones that I have been playing with, and I have decided to create some of the Aall and Create Memorydex cards for myself and also to show you. And these are some of the samples that I have made. Now, the images that you see on here, if you have been following me for a while and you remember my Arty Arty journal, you will recognize perhaps some of these images. And if not, you will definitely remember this little girl because I used her on one or two of the tags that we put into that journal. Okay, so what I intend to do today is to create one of these little Memorydex cards with you. Now, you do have to understand that the images that are on here have been stamped previously, and I have colored them in using my alcohol markers. It's a brand new set that I have. I usually use the ones that I get at Michael's, but I needed a larger selection of colors than the ones that I have available to me at the moment. And so I purchased a set on Amazon that was relatively inexpensive. And excuse my filthy hands because I have been playing. You may recognize some of these things because this video is posting as we speak. We did a mass make March together yesterday. Making specimen cards. So yeah, if you go over and watch that video, you'll understand why I'm a little bit inky. But yeah, so I am just simply in love with the Aall and Create dies, as I said, and I love their little girl images and of course this little kitty cat. And so I decided to just have a little bit of a play. And by a little bit of a play, I do mean that I have been stamping and coloring all weekend long. So what I thought we could do together is we could make one of these Rolodex cards together. Prior to the video, I did cut the card out, and I have inked it using my Gina K art stencils, and this one is called Fizzy. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's little circles. You'll recognize this if you go over and you watch my video where we made the specimen cards. And to create part of the background on this one, I used my brand new stamp from, who is this from? Hero Arts, and it's called Andy Warhol, and it's a big background stamp. So yeah, I used that, and I also used my Gina K art stencils Fizzy for this one. Okay, and I also used it for this one. And the ink that I used on this is Simon Says Stamp Positively Saturated ink in Artichoke, and I will link that as well. Okay, this portion of the Rolodex card, which goes on top of this, has been die cut out of Aall and Create. Now has a line of papers, and when I tell you, I don't know if you can hear that they are thick. They're 350 GSM. I forgot the conversion right now, but I'll put it in the description box below. They have some really, if you're into the grunge like I am, you know me, I love to do grunge. They have some awesome papers out right now. Okay, so what we're going to do to start is we are going to glue the Rolodex card together. Okay, and I'm just going to grab out my little glue press here, and I'm just going to put ink around. You may have also seen some of the other dies that they have, which are, oh gosh, I want to say like a page die or a tag die. I did use that also when I created some of my tags on video. If I will try to link the video. If you remember last Easter, we made some little Easter tags using timholtz Snarky comments, his small talk Snarky, and some of his snapshots. And I will look for that video. It was probably just about a year ago today. Or closer to Easter maybe, where we made those little funny tags with the wisecracks, and we put bunny ears on everything too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on one side of the Memorydex, okay, and we're going to add the little girl. I will put the names of all of these in the description box below in case you're interested in purchasing them, and I will also put in the description box the link for the markers if you're interested in purchasing those. And so I'm just going to get a pretty good idea of how I want to lay this out. And we'll start on one side, and we'll be sure to do this in layers, and we'll get this done. And so, yeah, this is the little hippie girl, and or the little flower child, if you want to call her such. And so I thought it would be kind of cute if we just put flower child, you are about to bloom, and have her stand here holding a little flower like so, okay? And so, yeah, let's start on this side. Let's start with our little peace sign and our little, I want to say dove, for lack of knowing exactly what kind of a little bird this is. And I'm just going to put some glue on the back of the peace sign here. And we'll just do this. Like I said, I have been coloring all weekend long when I could find some time, because I do enjoy using markers to color in images that I have stamped out. And yeah, let's put our little birdie like so. I'm kind of using this line here on this paneling here to kind of make sure that the birdie is straight. And then we're going to add our little sentiment right below the bird. But I'm going to make sure that I can add my little girl here holding her flower. Should I say my flower child here? Holding her flower. Now, which one did I have her holding? I think I had her holding the one that was orange. Now, can I? Yep, I do have plenty of room to add that. And I'm just going to add this on. This is probably going to be just a quick little video. I just wanted to show you, or maybe turn you on to these little Aall and Create Memorydexes. If you remember, about a week or so ago, we were making the little Rolodex cards using Tracy Fox's, oh gosh, oh my goodness, I can't remember the name of the kit, but we made the little Rolodex cards, and I made the Rolodex holder together, the little journal, the ephemera journal that we made. So that has pretty much inspired me and sparked my need to make these little Rolodex cards. I did, however, I remember if I told you in that video that there was a Memorydex box available from Aall and Create, and I have purchased it. I just have not had a chance to decorate it yet, and so when I do decorate it, I will probably show you in another video. But yeah, I've really been turned on by all of these little Memorydex and Rolodex cards, and just been having a lot of fun. So let's put a little glue on the back of this flower, And we'll just put it in her hand to hold. And yeah, I also found a group on Facebook of people who are also really into the Aall and Create dies and stamps. And of course, my collection is growing, and I do have a couple I haven't even opened yet. They just came in the mail yesterday. And let's add this little flower down here. And we're also going to add a couple of little gems on, just to give it that little extra something something. And so we can do that together too. But I did want to do this, like I said, just to, give you the opportunity to experience what I feel is a relatively new company out there. I buy my dies and my stamps both from scrapbook.com and Simon Says Stamp. And so, yeah, they are available in a number of places. So there we go. We did our little Rolodex card. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab some of my little gems, and then I do want to ink around the edge of the, actually, you know what? I think it would be better if I inked first. I do want to ink a little around the edge of the Memorydex card. It actually is called a Memorydex card, not a Rolodex card. And let me just grab out my vintage photo, because I want to kind of make this look like it's a little bit vintage. If it was actually a photograph that someone had just, put into their little Rolodex to remember somebody by. I mean, the flower children were from my era, and yes, I am aging myself, but the 60s into the early 70s, because as a teenager I did come across a few adults that were, shall we say, leftover hippies. I used to venture to City Island in the Bronx back in New York, and there were a few little hippie places there. There was actually an ice cream shop called the Hippie Place. And there we go. Okay, so I just wanted to give it that little bit of ink. And now we'll just add a couple of little gems on to give it a little something something. I just want to maybe put a few in each of these corners. Okay, and so we'll start down here in the bottom. And I'm just going to put a little glue like that. And then there. And then also there. And we'll just grab our gems. Now, these are clear gems that I'm using. They are holographic. And so they're pretty cool when they're dry. Hopefully, I did this right after I glued them down to one of the ones that I had already made. Okay, so those are cute right there. Now, let's see. Do we have enough to maybe do... Yeah, I think we have enough to do 3 more in this corner. They come in assorted sizes. I got them on Amazon. I'll link them for you. I was searching around for them. I don't know. I don't remember if they're called raindrops or something like that. I was searching around for them at around Christmas time to put on my Christmas cards, because they kind of reminded me of, like, pieces of ice or such. So yeah, so we have a few there, and then maybe we just have 3 left, and they are small. Let's see. Let's put those down in the bottom corner, bottom right-hand corner. And we'll start with there. And we'll put a little there and a little there. Some of the items that I used to catch a little glow on my other ones were Simon Says Stamp Oh, gosh. Ugh, I can't remember what they're called. But I will look them up and I will link them too. So we have some in each corner. And we do have one little lonely one left. Maybe we will put that into on the little like stamen part of our flower over here. And so we can bring some of the glitter over there too. And there we go. How quick and simple was that? You just die cut out the little Memorydex image. Okay, and granted, the stamping, you can stamp, you can ink with whatever way you like to. Like I said, I did mine with alcohol markers. Here are some of the little, they're right here. Let me grab them, and I'll tell you in a second. And of course, they're upside down in the bag. Hang on. Let me just tell you, because it's going to drive me crazy if I don't tell you too. Okay, they are Simon Says Stamp Pastel Ice Embellishment Mix. And they're sort of like a little sequin without the hole in them. But yeah, they're very pretty in colors too. And you can see some of them are not dry either. Can you see them reflecting there? So I use them on there. And then I use them on this little one with the little girl and her kitty. Okay, put a bow on it. The little kitty got a bow and she got a bow. And then I have to admit, this is my favorite one. Okay, and this one has the little clear gems on it, just like what we use right now on this one. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. I know it's kind of quick, but like I said, I wanted to get out there this wonderful company and their stamps and their dies. And yeah, we'll probably do some more with them in the future. So keep watching. I do have one I want to do, and I don't know if maybe I'll just post it in the Facebook group and also on my Instagram. Okay? So take care for now. I'm going to send you lots of love and big hugs and ask you please to remember to like, subscribe, and comment. It really does help my channel. And for all the information on all of these dies and these stamps and also the markers, look in the description box below. Okay, guys? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.